Hello class, today we're going to learn a little about music theory today that will hopefully help you identify the key signature you might be working with on your project. So today we're going to learn how to identify the major key, not the minor key, by looking at the amount of sharps and flats that is given to you. We're also going to learn about the orders of sharps and flats and the pattern that is written with the orders of sharps and flats. So quick review, what do we know about a major scale? It is also known as the Ionian scale, which is diatonic, meaning it has 7 distinct pitches from note 1 to note 7, and a series of patterns containing whole and half step. And in a major scale, we'll always have this pattern of whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Also, the difference between a major and a minor scale is the quality or the affection of the major or minor key. So a major key tends to sound happy when minor key has a more sad feeling to it. All right, to begin, we need to learn the order of sharps. And the order of sharps are F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And that's going to be hard to memorize on your own from memory. So like any other musician, we memorize the order of sharps by making acronyms. So as we have two examples, we have Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And I like the second one a lot because that's how I learned it in high school. Fat cats goes down alley eating birds. And like I said before, it is important that we also learn the pattern, how to write sharps on the musical staff. As we can see in the example below, we can see there is a down upward motion when writing the order of sharps. If we begin, we can see from F sharp, we go down 3, which is C sharp, and then we go up 4, which is G sharp, then we go down 3 again to D sharp. But wait a second, shouldn't A sharp, shouldn't we go up 4 and not down 4? The reason we go down 4 is because if you're going to write A sharp by going up 4, we're going to go off the musical staff. And then so not to prevent ourselves from going off the musical staff, we have to go down 4 to keep it on the musical staff. And to identify the key signature using the sharp rule, we have to go to the last sharp that is given to you and go up a half step to identify the major key that you're in. So if we look at the example below, we can see that our last sharp is a G sharp. So if we go up half step of a G sharp, what note do we get? A. So that means we're in A major. And now let's talk about flats. In the order of flats, we have B, E, A, D, G, C, F, or bead, G, C, F. But hey, look, if we look at it backwards, it's the order of sharps written backwards. But we also have acronyms for the order of flats. And the acronym for order of flats is battle ends and down goes Charles' father. Or blanket exploded and dad got cold feet. And to write the pattern of the order of flats, we go 3 up and 4 down. So starting from B flat, we go up 3, which is E flat, down 4, which is A flat, and so on and so forth on an up-down motion pattern. And just like the sharp rule, there's also a flat rule. And the flat rule is to identify the key, we have to look at the second to last flat. But there is one exception to this rule. When we have one flat, there isn't a second to last flat. So to identify the one flat is, we call it F major. Remember this. This is the only exception to the flat rule. F major has one flat. And the reason is because if we look at the whole half rule of the major scale, starting from F, we'll get B flat within the whole half part, where the third note and the fourth note are a half step from each other. We'll get a B flat within the F major. So if you look at the example below, we can see that our last flat is A flat, but then but to follow the flat rule, we have to go to the second to last flat, which is an E flat, which means this is in E flat major. Okay, let's look at a recap. So the sharp rule, we have to look at the last sharp and go up a half step. And the order of sharp will always be written as F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And the flat rule is to look at the second to last flat to identify the name of the key. And the order of flat is B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Okay, and remember to go on Emoto to take the online quiz. And if you guys need more explanation or more practice, there are links in the Emoto that'll help you with this. All right. Have a good day.